Ronald Koeman's training methods at Barcelona have become known. Blaugranas haven't been working so tough for a long time. What task does Koeman set for the Barca players and how the Dutchman deals with violators? Subscribe to know all the brightest and interesting details. And don't forget to like this video because we are always pleased with your activity and support. And now, let's go! Brescia's midfielder Sandro Tonali has been loaned to Milan for 15 million euros, according to the Rossoneri's official website. Ivan Perisic returned to Inter after being loaned to Bayern Munich. PSG's goalkeeper Alphonse Areola joins Fulham on loan. Barcelona and Depay have agreed on the terms of a personal contract. Rennes and Chelsea are negotiating about Eduardo Mendy. We understand the desire of the player, but we have not reached an agreement so far. Goal quotes the president of Rennes, Nicolas Holbeck. Bayern and David Alaba cannot agree on a new contract. The Austrian is ready to leave the club before the summer transfer window closes, so that Munich could make money on his transfer. Lionel Messi can only go to a club that doesn't respect financial fair play, and this is definitely not Tottenham, Spurs' head coach Jose Mourinho said in the interview with Joe. PSG decided to search for buyers for the midfielder Julian Draxler, informs Le Parisien. Real Madrid have presented their third kit for the new season. Dayo Upamecano will stay with us in the new season, but I don't exclude his departure next summer, ESPN quotes the head coach of Leipzig, Julian Nagelsmann. The rule of 5 substitutions will remain in the new season of Serie A. The information was confirmed by the president of the Italian Football Federation, Gabriele Gravina. Tottenham will make Napoli striker Arkadiusz Milik an offer. Cristiano Ronaldo has been scoring for Portugal national team for 17 years in a row. Kai Havertz is gonna wear number 29 in Chelsea. Defender Fikayo Tomori doesn't mind the German taking it, writes Athletic. This summer I moved to Inter because contest style suits me well, former Real Madrid defender Achraf Hakimi told Inter's official website. The Portuguese Championship will continue without fans in the stands. The new season of the Premier League starts on the 18th of September. Manchester United's newbie Donny van de Beek had his first training session with the team. I will definitely stay in Barcelona. I don't know why people come up with rumors. Mundo Deportivo quotes Antoine Griezmann. Everton wants to sign Napoli's winger Irving Lozano, says Corriere dello Sport. PSG's got interested in Valencia's midfielder Geoffrey Kondogbia. Am I an idol for Holland? It's a big honor. Holland is the player who will personify football for the next 10 years. Ex-Swansea footballer Michu said in the interview with Marca. Wolverhampton have loaned Porto's midfielder Vitor Ferreiro. He became the 9th Portuguese player for the Wolves. Barcelona is the first sports club in the world with 10 million YouTube subscribers. The Premier League has officially blocked the sale of Newcastle to a consortium that includes the Saudi Arabian State Investment Fund. De Ligt can become better than Chiellini and Bonucci, but you need to give him time. Football Italia quotes Louis van Gaal. Manchester City have joined the fight with Arsenal for Lyon's midfielder Houssem Aouar, according to the Mirror. Inter have no plans to sell or loan midfielder Rajan Nainggolan. Arsenal's goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez refuses to sign a new contract with the club. An Argentinian requires regular playing time in the Gunners' camp. Atletico's management met Edinson Cavani's representatives to discuss the transfer of the Uruguayan. Manchester United want to beat Manchester City's offer on Koulibaly. And now, to the main news. The new head coach of Barcelona, Ronald Koeman, is fundamentally changing the training process and increasing discipline in the team. Spanish journalists spoke about the revolution that the Dutch specialist started in his new club. According to the newspaper Marca, over the past few years, training of the Blaugranas has been very sluggish. Many ex-players of the club have repeatedly complained about the length of the sessions and their low intensity. But with the arrival of Koeman, everything changes dramatically. As the head of Barca, the 57-year-old mentor has 2 main goals. The first is to improve the training process. The second is to restore the discipline to the team. Following his plan, Ronald is already taking the first steps to bring the Blaugranas out of the crisis. For example, according to Marca, the duration of Barcelona's training session has increased from 1 hour to 90 minutes, and the training itself has become much more energy-intensive for the players. With regard to discipline, Koeman is equally decisive here. The first rule set by the coach for Barca players is to arrive at the training base at 8:30 a.m. and be ready for training at 9:30. Anyone who is late and violates this condition faces a decent fine. In addition, the source writes that Ronald demands the utmost respect for his person. So, one of the Barcelona players whose name has not been disclosed has already managed to make a bad impression on the mentor because of his big mouth. The unknown Blaugrana's footballer allowed himself to talk while the coach explained one of the exercises in training. Koeman drew attention to this and was extremely dissatisfied with the actions of the ward. It's not surprising that after such serious innovations, the Barcelona players have already nicknamed Koeman the Sergeant. The Dutchman confidently forms military discipline, but it's not yet clear now if the team will get used to it and how long he will last. Anyway, we wish Sergeant Koeman patience and success in building the new Barca. The management of Real Madrid made the final decision. The winger Gareth Bale will be sold. The Welshman will no longer be allowed to return to the field wearing a cream shirt. According to the Portes Quattro, after returning from the Wales national team, with which Bale played in the League of Nations, Gareth reported a new injury, but didn't even bother to come to a meeting with Zinedine Zidane. Instead of chatting with his head coach, Bale went to the gym to recover. The board members of the Royal Club were outraged by the behavior of the 31-year-old player, and this moment was the last straw in the relationships between Zidane and Bale. Now Real Madrid wants to say goodbye to Gareth by all means. Blancos of course counts on the sale of the player, but they also open to the option with loan. The Telegraph emphasized that in this scenario, Madrid will take on 50% of Bale's salary, just not to see the Welshman in the team. Gareth's current contract with Real Madrid runs until the summer of 2022, and all says that by that time the player will no longer be at Santiago Bernabeu. This saga is back. Manchester United are close to signing Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jadon Sancho. Despite the enormous difficulties in negotiations with Borussia, the Red Devils stepped up and became even closer to buying a 20-year-old Englishman. Journalist Fabrizio Romano reports that Man United agreed on all the terms of a professional contract with Sancho a few months ago. Now the only obstacle for the Mancunians is the price Borussia demands for their star. It is £120 million. According to information from ESPN, United finally agreed to the terms of the German club, but with minor amendments. The English side expects that the required £120 million will immediately include all bonuses. Moreover, the Devils want to split the amount into several payments, but Borussia doesn't intend to agree with this. Dortmund wants to get it all in one go. So the clubs have yet to resolve their last and most important dispute. Well, we are stocking up on popcorn until October 5, because there is still something to watch out for. Guys, thanks for watching, check out suggested videos and stay with football news. Have a nice health and great mood. Bye bye!